Hi, welcome to Luminous Tarot. I'm Juju, and this is going to be a collective reading for humanity. We'll have to see how it plays out. If you're not interested in this kind of stuff, any topic can come through. It's not geared towards what needs to come through comes through. Take it with a grain of salt. Don't make any life-changing decisions on any reading, okay? Please use discernment as well as, critical thinking. So, I don't know, I just feel like there's a message that needs to come through. So, my disclaimer. These readings are not meant to be medical, psychological, political, relationship, financial, career, purpose, what have you, advice or legal advice. Any and all decisions that you make, which I don't recommend, or lack thereof, based on this information and reading, you are solely responsible for. Please always use your intuition. Listen to your higher selves, your guides, your ancestors. Okay? And please remember, everything is subject to free will to a certain point, right? Your will, your free will, someone else's free will, if this is regarding other people. Obviously, we're collective, so it's all of us. And then also the will of the divine, whatever that is for you. To me, it's all the same. So, whether you believe it or not. So, let's see. I want to know what's going on. I feel like there's a sense of urgency, or things are speeding up. Okay. So, let's see. Sorry about that. Okay. Well, okay. Some of these messages that come through they're gonna sound, I got a feeling they're gonna sound very cryptic, okay? But it might mean something to some of you out there, okay? A great time of change is upon us, but it's more than what we could imagine, is what I just heard, what I was shown. So let's see. Spirit, what messages do you have? Hold on. One sec. Okay. One second. Okay. All right. Spirit, what do you want to say? What messages do you have for the collective? So the date that the date I'm doing this reading on is February 28th, 2021. Spirit, what do you want to say? What do you want to say? Show me clearly. The Gatherer. No, let me show you. So, okay. With this card, I feel it's about It's about harvesting, cultivating, gathering information, gathering new intel, gathering things and bringing it back to the whole. Like a harvest. 21 breaks down to 3. Okay. So 3 gather. We're all part of it. I mean, it's all part of the same thing. But 3 gather and bring it back. Or bring it forth. Okay. That'll make sense for somebody. During their journey. Then we have the Luminous Warrior in reverse. And then we have the Crone in reverse. Or the Corn in reverse. So, okay. So, what are we doing with the earth itself? Like, okay. Okay. The Gatherer and their journey. So, there's going to be a time where of great transformation, almost like a pilgrimage, I guess, in a way. I don't know how to explain this, where collectively, we are like the gatherers, right? In some fashion. All of us. We go out, we obtain information, our understanding, knowledge, and experience brings wisdom, right? During this journey, and we bring it back to the whole. But there's a hidden warrior. Or there's a warrior for something not so nice. But we got a murder of crows here. 1, 2, 3. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crow. So there is a change that's coming about the way we plant, the way we harvest. Okay, how are we cultivating with the earth? That makes sense. But there's a change. Okay, there was I don't know. I've been getting crows a lot, or like ravens a lot in my readings now, and I'm getting a lot of bird stuff, like air communication. So, but with this, with the crows or the ravens rather. Well, they talk about omens, but they also talk about, for me, mysticism or clear sight. Seeing. And corn talks about, for me, harvest, but also, like, bounty. What do we prize as a collective of humanity, right? What do we prize on this journey? We're the gatherers. What are we bringing back to the whole? Are we bringing back darkness and soured land? I don't know if that makes sense. Like the land, okay, it won't matter how much money you have. It won't matter what status you have. It ultimately doesn't matter. The reason why is because if we don't have clean drinking water, we don't have fertile land, and we don't have clean air to breathe, then we die. Right? So what are we planting? Are we living in right path? Are we living in right harmony with the earth, with the nurturer, with the mother? We came from her, we go back to her. You see what I'm saying? What are we bringing back to the whole? I don't know. Some of you might have an issue with your right hand too, your pinky knuckle. I don't know if someone's hit their hand. I don't know. Someone might have like banged their hand or something, but it's like I don't know what that is. Okay. So, okay, just be careful, I guess. If you're like building things or working, fixing things, just be careful you don't like smash your hand or you don't hit your hand on something. Someone might break a knuckle. I don't know what that's called when you break that, like that knuckle. Okay, I don't know. Just be careful. Or someone has already done that and it's like hurting. But what I'm saying is like someone, okay, there's a change. So we have the 32, which is 5. Okay, then we have 5 raven or 5 crow. Follow them where they go. They're very smart. They're very wise. They're gifters as well. They'll bring you little trinkets. See what happens to them. See what happens to them. Like, follow their migrations, or follow how or when they migrate, or if there's going to be there's some type of unusual behavior, or what we consider unusual, I guess, because we may not have seen it before that it's going to happen with them. Also be mindful of what we plant for like corn. I feel like corn crops are going to be an issue this year, with planting and with cultivating. So be mindful with that. Also, there's something about how much nitrogen the ground is absorbing, or something about how much, like, I don't know, that's probably not the right word. Corn crops are not going to yield as much as they used to this year, like they have in previous years. It's because they need to do it naturally. We have to give back. So, like, I don't know, let's say you have a lot of corn, a lot of land that says corn. A section of that, let it grow, but then when it's time, you take the harvest, but that little section is just reserved for any wildlife. But however big, it's obviously we got acres and acres upon it. It'd be a little bigger than this in my size of my head. But a portion of it to give back. Okay? So you don't cultivate that. You let the birds come, you let the other animals come, like the deer and stuff like that, and they eat it or whatever. They have a droppings. You let it take its natural course, and then right before it's time to replant, you kind of put it back into the earth, and then you let it, germinate, but fertilize the land itself. And then that is your gift back to say thank you. What happened to being grateful? Are some of you, now switching here, are we not grateful for our bounty? Are we not grateful? Right? When are we going to show gratitude? When are we going to show humbleness? Elementals are pissed. Rightfully so. The mother, the earth, like any good mother, is going to do for the child, right? The children of, right? There's like almost like an undying love. But make no mistakes, the earth can reprimand. The elementals will also do the same, because we got to learn our lesson. Okay? We've done this all before. Okay? We've done all of this before. It's happened before. We've expanded out with the exhale breath, okay, of creation. We've came back in, okay, for the inhale. And we go back and we come, okay. So the ebb and flow, right? Law, cause, and effect, the in, the out. Okay, so the form and formless. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Or the formless and then form. It's a cycle. So we do this all the time, multiple times over and over and over and over again. I would like, and I'm sure I have no say in how we go about doing this, but what I'm saying is that I would like for us to get it right one time. Can we get it right one time? We've done this all before. We've done this all before. Can we get it right one time? Please? All right, let me continue. So, but there's, yeah, I'm starting to sweat. Okay. Okay. We have to live in right harmony. We need to have right mind. Okay? Walk a middle way. Okay? Now I'm not saying, okay, we don't have our views and we have our good reasons for them, but we have free will, but we have it, but so much. There is a thing about fate. Okay? And this is what I'm talking about here. All the events that are unfolding right now, are going to start to be speeding up. They've already started, but it's really going to start speeding up, okay? Collectively. We've done this all before. Okay? So, I don't know how to explain that, what they're saying. Yeah, okay. Well, hold on. I'm sorry. I gotta let my dog out. What is it? What is it, honey? Hold on. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm coming. 1 second. You want to go outside? 1 second, y'all. Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry about that. My dog needed to go out. What was I saying? Okay. So we've done this all before, and it's going to continue to go that way because that's how cycles work. We're in a cycle. Will the cycle ever end? I don't really know. I don't know if that's how it works. All I can tell you is that at some point the cycle ends, and then it starts over again. It's like the snake eating its tail, if that makes sense. Or the world dragon or snake or whatever it goes on for eternity. So let's see. Why is the gatherer here? What are we gathering more of? I feel like it's gathering information because if you see his head here, it's about wisdom, higher knowledge, and understanding as part of the journey. That's what we're gathering on our journey. So we're gathering on our journey, but what are we bringing back? What are we leaving behind as well? With the Luminous Warrior here in reverse, I'll show it this way. Okay, these look like moon cycles. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moons. 5 moons. The number 5. 5 crow or raven. What are we? There's a warrior that's hidden, or there's a fight that's coming that's hidden. How many moons? Okay. How many cycles of moons? Okay. Show me the gatherer, please. Well, we have the curse. We have the giveaway. And then we have the jaguar reverse. So we're gathering or collecting karma. Okay? We are trying to silence people or silence our own voice or our own traditions or how we correlate with the earth, or we're allowing things to be silenced. What are we giving away? You see how the coloring different is here? There's, again, like there's this walk between the middle way. We're neither all bad or all good. We're both. We're a mix between the two. And then we have the jaguar here in reverse. So jaguars, for me, I actually really like the animal a lot. Are we not listening to it? This is the spirit of the jungle, like the Amazon jungle. That protects like the vines and the plant life there. Why are we ignoring this, and why are we giving this away? What are we giving it away to? For what? Gold or I just heard gold. Gold or some type of accolades. If we don't take care of the earth, if we don't take care and be good stewards and walk a middle way in harmony and flow with it, then none of that will ever matter. It doesn't really hold a lot of weight in the divine's eyes, although it is a mineral or it's part of the earth. You know what I'm saying? So what do we hold most dear for bounty? This is also a number 5. There's a change. Major changes are coming. Also, this is a number 5. We are in the year of the 5, the year of change. We got 5 here, 5 moons, 5 crow, the number 5 on the giveaway, and then 5 on the curse. Major changes. And then here is 11. This is also 11. So there is a gate. There's an opening, or we're being asked or being offered to walk through a gate. Okay, walk through a passage or walk through they're just showing me a door, like a big door. We're given the opportunity as a collective on but we have to choose. But we can only go off that path but so far. You see what I'm saying? For we're kind of redirected. Everyone has free will to a certain point, and then some people have a little bit lesser than that. Show me the journey. Okay. The Sun. Wild Woman. The journey to the sun, or journey through the sun. This is 8 and this is 8. Again, I keep getting the number 88 a lot. And obviously 5 and 77, or the number 7 a lot. Also 3s are really important. So 3s, 11s, 8s, 5s, and I think I said 7s. The cycle has not been completed yet. But it's not too far off. But what are we... Okay, this is like so this is like dancing. This is almost like masculine and feminine principles. You see how she has like plants coming out of her head? It's almost like she's weaving a dance. Almost like a dance for like reality, or how things are created. Almost like this is the earth. Because if you can see, it looks like a little bit like people. And there's like branches and stuff, like parts of trees. So what do plants do? They grow towards the sun. So going and the journey is back to the sun. It's a dance. It's a collaboration. It's a movement like you would in music. But it's also a dance. Okay. It's like that dance between ebb and flow. Exhale, inhale. Between form and formless. Moving and unmoving. Or stillness. But we're not hearing, we're not listening to, nor are we protecting. We need to be mindful of what we do at the Amazon. We need to be very careful what we do. That is the Earth's basically the Earth's lungs. We need to be very, very careful what we do there, what we allow to take place there, because if we don't have air to breathe, we don't live. Okay? All life cease to exist here. Or you evolve. Also, too, it's like a staff, or there's beating, or something. There's a major journey that we're all on. And then here she has a lot of birds that look like, I don't know if they're the same birds, but they're all flying from the canopy on the top of her head. So needing to understand the higher insight about this, or see things from a higher point. None of the gold or riches or accolades or fame or how much money you got, or how much big house or car or whatever that you have, does not matter if you cannot have water to drink. Okay? Water is like, well, it's a life force. But then it's life-giving as well, and it can take too. But also too, it's almost like a collective memory, or there's something about seeing the water and going to the depths of it as well. Why are we so afraid to go to the depths? Well, that could be of the ocean, but that could be within all of us, right? But you see how this is the sun, but it has the moon? You can't have one without the other. You have the greater light and the lesser light, but they say greater and lesser, but really they're equal. This is the dance between the masculine and feminine. There's something coming around an eclipse. I don't know when the next eclipse is, but there's something about that. Pay attention to the birds. Pay attention to their migration patterns. Also, this even looks like energy, like magnetic energy. Be mindful of their migration, how they move, or their pattern of behaviors too. Also, with this here, it's like the sun is sending out. So be mindful of that. And there might be something that's disturbing the birds' magnetic stuff going on with them. So watch out for that as well. There might be some disruptions in like the Schumann resonance coming up. That's gonna be a little bit more than what we've been experiencing, but like almost like a substantial peaks, like strong energy, like really strong peaks or spikes. Okay. Be mindful of that too. It might disrupt communications as well, or electrical devices too. I want to ask. Show me the Luminous Warrior. Why is this in reverse? So things are not. The warrior hasn't came forward yet, or they're we all have that. We need to bring that. We need to cultivate that within ourselves. There's something coming. There's a hidden war, or there's a hidden fight of some kind. But it's causing so much devastation. There's something that's going to disrupt the Earth's energy, or like how. Okay. Show me Luminous Warrior. Or in reverse. Why is this here? Okay. We have Beloved. The Beloved. Number 5. Again. Okay. I was getting. Okay. I vaguely remember this, but I know I've gotten. Well, I think I have. I'm pretty sure I did. But I'm not sure. I don't really remember a lot about my readings. There's a messenger coming that has not, and it is considered the beloved, or we are cultivating that fire in our heart to be that beloved to each other and to the earth itself. Okay. Okay. There's something about a warrior coming that has not been shown, but it is a beloved. Okay. A lot of 5s here. There's great change this year. There's gonna be a lot of upheaval as well. But this is the beloved is blocking this warrior as well. Or we hold this within our hearts, but we are not bringing that to the forefront. We're not fighting with our heart. We're fighting just for the sake of it. We're not fighting for the earth. We're fighting for selfishness. Also, our hearts have been blocked. We're blocking our own hearts to feel what the earth is trying to tell us, what the animals are telling us, what nature is telling us, what the elements are telling us. We're not allowing ourselves to feel the movements of the earth. And we feel so disconnected. Anything else about Luminous Warrior, please? Show me Luminous Warrior, please. Okay, arrow. And then we have the sacrifice reverse. Okay. 44 and 3. Now we have 33 and obviously 44, but it's reversed. So why are we... Okay, so in order to shoot right, to hit the mark, of repairing the earth and healing it, we're not willing to make those sacrifices. Those sacrifices that need to be made to save the earth, to save our home. But these cycles we've done so many times, it's just which direction are we going to choose? I think there's something about arrows too. Somebody has a symbol of an arrow or a tattoo of an arrow maybe. There's something about that. Arrow straight to the heart of the beloved. Or go into the direction of love, open up the heart. Change your heart. It's time for us to make those types of sacrifices that we need to make for the continuity and the continuation of the earth. We have to transform. There has to be sacrifices. Communication is going to be really key with the divine right now. We're blocking it too. We're not willing to sacrifice our accommodations or our complacency for dedication and devotion to saving the earth. Okay. Show me the corn in reverse. Why is the corn in reverse? And for that, we will pay dearly. We will pay dearly. There's omens here, okay? A lot of fives here of great change. We've got a lot of great change coming. It's not ready yet, but it's coming. It's here, it's on its way, and it's only going to intensify. Pay attention to the birds and their communication. Also pay attention to communications as well. Okay, show me the corn. Hold on. Show me the corn reverse. Why is this corn reverse, please? Earth reverse. Also number 8. Triple eights. Earth is reverse. So, okay, alright, few things here. Obviously, the earth will become more and more unstable. It will be not able to sustain life for much longer because it's so out of balance. Also, there might be things that were once up, become down. What was once down becomes up. There might be something around that movement. We have to protect her. We have to protect her. There's major changes and cracks coming. There's major destabilization, or like what is it? I don't know what it's called. We have to protect the water and the air and the land, but there's major like destabilization coming, instability. There's cracks, also lightning too. There's gonna be more electrical storms, especially this summer. Be mindful of a lot of tornadoes. So because there's a lot of wind. There's a changing of the winds, or also changing of the tides. But we need to be careful and be mindful of that as well. But there's also going to be a lot of electrical storms, like random, like intense electrical, like lightning. Okay. Also, there's going to be great shaking. Okay. We don't need to sacrifice the earth for selfish greed. Okay. We cannot sacrifice the beloved, which I feel like is the earth. The earth is the beloved. Okay. We can't sacrifice the earth. Oh, look, I just looked at the bottom of the deck. Lightning. Also number 3. We're not listening. We're going to listen. We're going to have to start listening, because if not, we won't be allowed to kill the beloved. There is a warrior that's on its way here, if not already here. We don't see this yet. It's hidden. But there might be an attempt on this person's life or this energy's life, or there's something about that. There's a messenger, though, that's coming. Their arrows also talk about messengers, also talks about war. It also talks about appointed time. That's what I'm getting here. We're almost at the appointed time. Okay. Almost at the appointed time. All right. Let's see. No, they want me to keep going with this. Okay. Almost at the appointed time. There was a... Okay, so things are faded. Or, okay, this what's coming. Again, we've done this all before, but we're doing this again. But with a small variant. Things are faded. These are faded events that are meant to happen this way. They've happened this way before, but with a slight variant. Okay, lightning in middle world in reverse. 9 or 3 and 9. 9 in reverse. Not quite at the end of the... We won't... Okay, more ravens. 6 now. There's something about crows and ravens when they call. Or when they caw. I don't know what, like the sound. Their language, their communication. Follow them. They're very smart. The world tree in reverse. Middle world in reverse. The world tree turned upside down. Also, see, there's like the serpent here, like the world snake, or like the snake eating, or the dragon eating its own tail. This also looks like a phoenix or fire. So we got earth energy, air, fire, and the blue to me is like water. The elements, okay? So I'm telling you, they're pissed. Okay, lightning, so it's also like fire. Okay, let's see what's going on. Anything else you want to share? Anything else you want to share, Spirit? The Indian cross. So I don't know exactly what this is, but for me, okay, there is a middle way. It's not just one side versus the other side. There's a middle way, okay? These are like the 4 directions, or the guardians of the 4 directions, okay? And the 4 elements. There's a center way. There's a middle way. There's a path through it if we're in right harmony. I don't know what the Indian cross is, but from just this card. But there are proper channels or proper steps that we must take. We have to live in right harmony, or right path. Right harmony, right path. But the appointed time is almost near, though. Or our hearts are blocked. The luminous warriors are almost here at the appointed time, because it's fated to happen this way. Okay, yeah, the sorcerer. Um, 48 breaks down to 12, which breaks down to 3. Someone's going to come around who will have great magic, or what will look like magic, or something will happen where there is magic done. That could be why cursed is here. There could be a change in that. It could be that because of what seems so much devastation, that this sorcerer or sorceress or whatever, doesn't matter, comes in and curses us, all of humanity, to protect the earth. I'm not going to say it isn't without merit. Okay. But there's the warrior that's not shown itself yet. And I feel like this can even be within all of us, or this could just be an actual person, or an energy of this washing over. But there is a great magic here. Okay, anything else, guys? I feel like this here, it could be a battle between the two, but I also feel too that what we think is right may not obviously be right either. It's not one versus the other. It's a balance between the two. Magic. You also illusions, but magic. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? The Council. So we have the Sorcerer, the Council. That's, I feel like, okay, the Rainbow. The Witness. Okay. And Magic. Witness the Magic. Fire, energy, reverse. So we have, okay. Number 33, another 11, another 5. 10, completion. So the witness, we're meant to bear witness, or someone here is meant to, or multiple of us, or we're meant to bear witness the magic, or witness the magic cultivate within us, but the council is sleeping on it. This almost looks like fairies or elves to me, but they're sleeping. Like frost fairies or frost elves, or like, I don't know what that is. But they look like fairies or elves to me with antlers, but they're sleeping. They're going to be woken up, because then we have the rainbow. But to me, this is almost like rainbow warriors, or like rainbow, seeing different versions of light. A hope, bringing back a hope. So I feel like the sorcerer is going to wake them up to bring in this type of light or energy. And the witness here, the eye, the one eye that sees it, that sees this happening, or sees this all coming to fruition, to the completion. Someone here is witnessing it, or is meant to witness and possibly even document this, or a collective is meant to witness this, to bear witness. There's also a face here. Feathers, so air. We have all the elements. This could be someone who has a lot of magic, and they have to bear witness to this, but they'll wake up this council. The council has to be woken up. Whatever that means. Oh, I just noticed something. You see how this has rainbow? Right? And then we have, okay, the council here, and then we have the rainbow. So I feel like this sorcerer ghost becomes the council, or is part of this council, and then they turn into this rainbow, or these rainbow warriors. Also, this can even be the rainbow warriors haven't fully arrived just yet, but they're here, but they haven't been revealed yet. They are protected. They're working on healing. Maybe they don't know who they are just yet, but if some of them are waking up to this. There's great magic. Witness the magic, or the witness will have magic, or the witness will bear magic. A lot of okay, that's trippy. I don't know what all that means, but the protector of the angels, or the witnesses, or the magicians. I feel like the four. I don't know why I'm hearing this, but four magi. I don't know if that means something for magi. Okay. Maybe it's not the curse. Maybe it's to lift the curse, because we have the rainbow going through. Okay, this might come through this and turns into here, part of the council. Okay, oh, anything else? The council magic. Or the council over magic. Yeah, upper world. Yeah. The owl, again, higher sight. Also have, like, the air, or communication too. Communication with the upper world is like magic. This is also a number 5. Great change in the upper world is coming. There's branches. It looks like branches down here that are reaches to the upper world. We can only go as high as we have gone to the depths in the earth as well. Also in magic. Again, I keep getting 4 magi. I don't know. 4 protectors, 4 guardians at the gates. Something like that. 4, yeah, almost like 4, what is that? 4 guardians of the gate, or 4 guardians at the gate. Not like Guardians of the Galaxy, but like 4, there's 4 guardians of a gate. Or gates. They might even shapeshift. They go through here. So this look is kind of goes this way. And then they bear witness to the magic of the upper world. From this council. Or someone has petitioned to the council. For the collective. Or they will. Someone is meant to bear witness though. Ego reverse. Eagles are very, very powerful beings. We have to protect them too, but also they're getting help. So it's almost like that I don't know, a firebird, or like a lightning bird or thunderbird or something like that. Lightning thunderbird. There's like a guardian here that hasn't been revealed yet. You see, it's almost like this parrot here becomes this owl, this being. And then it becomes this eagle. But we won't see it. It comes in and out. It's not ready to strike. But we won't. It'll like form. Okay. Anything else, please, Spirit? Anything else, please, Spirit? Okay. Beauty Way in reverse. The lotus is not yet unfolded. We also have the dragonfly here. Dragonflies for me are very important. I love dragonflies. They can see in all directions, right? And they can hover. They can fly forwards and backwards. They can hover. They're also water. They're all about the waters. So there will be like a dragonfly that emerges from a lotus, but it hasn't opened yet. But it's going to. It's almost like this eagle transforms into the lotus, and then into the dragonfly to have a more higher perspective here. It's like we have to go really deep within for the unfolding of the lotus within ourselves and within the collective. But it's not quite ready. It's like an incubation. And it's like flower, the unfolding of our heart, of the beloved. Okay, anything else, please? Flow. We have to get into flow. We're not in our flow state right now with this water. Again, more water. We're not in flow with the water. It's the waters of the earth. We have to get in flow with nature. We have to balance these things out. We also have, so the water element is out of balance here. What distortions are we not seeing about our own reflections in the waters? There's no difference between us and the elements, right? We're made up of all of them in some fashion or form. But the waters is out of balance. pH balance, possibly even with the oceans. There might be a turning of the tides as well, like I was saying earlier. The turning of the tides going backwards. Okay. Let me get some last messages here. Or, yeah. Any other last messages, Spirit, that you want to share with us? Okay. Okay. Anything else you want to say? Queen of Pentacles. That's the Earth. Well, also the Empress is the Earth. But see how the flowers are unfolding with the rabbits here being fertile, but also what are we planting? What seeds are we reaping? What seeds are we sowing? So what plants do we, what do we reap? What are we gathering? Back to the gathering. Okay. Also, there could be a gathering or a gathering of a council of people, or I don't know, beings or spiritualists or tribes that come together to talk about this. It is that time. It's not quite the appointed time, but we're very close to the appointed time. They might come from 4 corners of the earth to come and meet. Or 4 corners of the 4 directions, or the 4 elements, or all of them gathered together, or 4 parts of this like spiritual type of beings or deities, whatever it is that you believe. Okay, well, that's all I got, okay? So, yeah, bottom deck, we have death, transformation. Things have to unfold, okay? Things end so they can be reborn. Okay, well, that's what I got. I hope this was at least very entertaining. It was very deep, and there's a lot here. I'm probably going to be going through this a little bit longer, but I'm going to go in the video now. But, yeah, get in your flow state, I guess. Get balanced. All right, well, as always, please take care of yourself. Until next time.